Thank you, thank you. And
Wish you
yes,
all
we
the best.
have.
Lots of love. Thank you, Dee.
Same to you, and also to all the women in Kolkata. A very happy Women's Day to your mom and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Dee.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, lovelies, we have with us another man supporting women. He's witty, he's gritty, he's tenacious. And like our lovely Archana just now said, we are not in competition with them, but yes, it is always a good thing that we also see their perspectives. We have all the way from the United States of America, Mike Littman. Hello, Mike. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great and really appreciate it for inviting me here on this beautiful boat. Feeling pretty honored, really thrilled and elated, really. I've just joined like the greatest ladies of the planet. Really
Yeah.
elated. Yeah,
Everyone,
and I'm
let's
really,
let's show our best smiles. He's just called us the best women on planet Earth.
yeah, I'm so bloody right. I'm feeling so elated. As I told you, like in the bottom line, this is an amazing talk, and I just have joined and really appreciate it for having me here. And a couple of months ago, I had a talk with like 3 to 4 universities, the young girls, like they came on the boat and they just wanted me to speak up for them. So I had a resolution with them first. Like I said, like I would speak up for you, but first I really need to have a contract between me and you. So how many people of you want to become the greatest success? And everyone say, yes, I. So I said, yes, all right. So I'm going to speak up for you today. But first, I need you to sign an agreement and have a resolution with me that from today, you're going to take full responsibility of your own life. You are no more dependent upon anybody. You would never wait for someone would come to your life and would help you, right? So you are there to help yourself. Like you are amazing. You're born with amazing energy and amazing conscientiousness, and you're gonna bring really a lot of energy and a lot of positive vibes. You are amazing. So number one is you gotta take full responsibility of your life. As I knew, being like on a subcontinent, and so I knew here, including in the Pakistan. So here, when the girl is born, so initially in the first stage of their life, they are totally dependent upon the father. And the next step, like when a father is no more, then they're going to depend it upon the brothers. And afterwards, they're going to depend it upon the hubby, the husband. And later on, like she is supposed to reproduce a boy because later on she has to rely on that boy. And this is a hilarious situation for me. So what I want is to take full responsibility of your life. You are born to bring an enormous change on this globe because you are amazing. You are here to really bring a resonance. You are bringing a positive vibe. So what a message I have for every woman and the girl is start living considerable life. Because if you are not living considerable, you can't influence people, even you can't lead people around you. Because this is today's phenomenal thing, like, and this is the miserable thing as well, like, because the women are facing it off. They have no influence, they can't lead people. So how can they lead? So there's a bottom line. So you gotta live considerable life. So what's the formula? So first, because you are living in a family, so you are bringing empowerment to your family, right? So what you need to do is first go to your family members. Like if you have 4 brothers and 2 sisters or whatever your family members. So first go to one person and then ask like, how can I help you? How can I help you? What I can do for you? And write it down and write other people expectation in your family. If you have 5 people in your family, 5 brothers, so write their expectations on their different separate pages. So by end of the day, you got to write expectation from your parents and it's you because you are most important, the most valuable person in the group. Then you got to write your personal expectation on one page. I'm just assuming right now you have 7 pages. Now consolidate all the pages and write down and pick out the most overlapping expectations, write it down on one page. And this would be your goal. And you're going to live your life by executing all those resolutions and goals. I'm making sure like you are born to give. So this is what you can do is if you're going to set your life goal, because it's kind of charisma you can bring into your life, because you are born to make your life a purposeful. And if you're going to connect your personal goal with the people you have around you, I want to make you sure, I'm going to make you sure you're going to be massively, massively successful, because until and unless you are not ready to contribute in other people's life, you can't be a success. You can't become a greatest one. So this is my first point. This is my perspective on today, because this is a board where you can live your life enormously and you really can contribute in the people's life. So number three, what I want to share with you, because I'm not here to jack you up, I'm not here to motivate you, I'm not just here, I'm just here to share what I knew, what I want. So the self-care, self-love is the most important in your life. So self-care doesn't mean like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that you good at making yourself beautiful. Yeah, you got to be connected in yourself. That's okay. That's beautiful, because until you're not falling in love with yourself, how can you love other people? If you don't like yourself, how can you like other people? So you are born to love yourself. And now at this level, what you have to do is, yes, so what you are supposed to do is to bring a self-care. So self-care doesn't mean that not just to beautify yourself. I can tell you, Angela Merkel, like she's been spending just €5 on her dressing, right? And she's been living in a house where she has no janitorial. She has no support staff. She's been like traveling on the public transport. And after retirement, she got the money. And with that money, she couldn't buy a new house. I'm talking about Angela Merkel, the prime minister, right? This is an amazing lady on the globe. I can see the most powerful lady. So the resources doesn't mean like having the things. No, it is a different idea. So self-care means you need to take care of your mental diet and your physical diet. All right, so we are spending a lot of money and time and energy like to bring the physical diet. Yes, of course, we could grow, but the most important muscle in our life is the mental diet. All right, so need to spend more and more time in learning, because if there's no learning, there would be no earning. So you're going to be adaptable. You're going to be growing up, like as you knew the great top tycoons. They are average. They are reading 500 pages a day. All right, they are reading 2 books a week. So they are reading a lot. So by reading, you can bring enormous thing. So I want to tell you, you're going to bring a personal responsibility in your life. Don't wait that the government and the people would come up and would like, gonna give you resources. No, you gotta fight for yourself. I personally don't believe in this day, because it's just a conspiracy. I believe men and women, they are the same. And we don't need to work on the gender equality. Yeah, maybe in the developing nations, like they are concentrating more money, they're giving more opportunity to the men. But as a woman, you have the challenge. You're born to. Hello.
We can hear you.
Yeah. So you don't wait for someone, right? It's a conspiracy telling you someone, hey, you're a woman, hey, you're a man. No, we are the same. All right. We're born with the same talents. All right. It's up to you and what you're gonna do with your life. Seriously. I recently have talked about on a self-esteem. So I was personally have spent a lot of time like to find out what kind of self-esteem we need. No, we don't need high self-esteem. We even don't need the lowest self-esteem, and we don't want to become average. So we need a self-compassion. We need to think about ourselves like, I need to think about me, who I am, and what I'm becoming in my life. You need to be connected with yourself. You are not competing with someone, but you are completing people, right? So you are born to do something different. If you're not doing different, so at least do it differently. Definitely, you will bring an enormous results in your life. All right, and don't wait. So we are just overlapping, men and women. They're just overlapping. Recently, I have a talk to a lot of girls. So what I want is the first, the basic thing they can do in their life is to bring. You need to bring the women into the entrepreneurship, and you are by birth entrepreneur. By birth, women is an entrepreneur. So a lot of opportunities. You don't need to go after the opportunities. You have opportunities around you, like at your home. You can start the dressing rentals, right? So you can start a business. You can give the dresses for the marriage ceremonies. There are 3 4 days in marriage ceremony, so you can rent out your dresses. You can even rent out the tuxedos to the men. So you can start business out of your home, right? So you don't need even to go out and bring more and more self-reliance in your life. And it would help you really to eliminate all kind of disparities and all kind of gender inequalities. No, don't think about it. So you're going to set your goals and coming to the entrepreneurship, bring more and more opportunities into your life because I believe in even you don't need to bring opportunities. You are an opportunity. You are a solution. All right. So you can start business at your. You can start. I knew a couple of girls are like they lost the father and mother, so they started up their business at home. They started to work in the kitchen because every woman I knew they love cooking. So if you what they did like they registered themselves on apps, okay, the food product apps. So they were cooking foods at the home and they were are dispersing and they were earning a lot of money because their takeaway was amazing. All right, so you can start Arjun invested business at home, right? So you have a lot of opportunities. So you just need to tap this up. You have opportunities around you. So the first thing you gotta be because after every successful woman, there is always a woman, right? Because you're amazing. You don't need help. You are not dependent, right? So you are amazing. So you have a multiple business what you can start at your home. You can start business even you have spare rooms in your home, so you can give it to the women as a hostel, right? So you can give them rooms. You can earn money. So the first step, what I'm telling you is, and I'm